Good evening, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well this week. For this week's poem, I'm back to a more my tradi- my tradi- my traditional way of writing. I came across the list of prompts for this month from the poet Libby Jenner. One of the prompts that she listed particularly stuck out to me, and it and it'll and it'll be and it resulted in the following poem. I write because it's the only way the world makes sense, as I speak in stanza and verse. I write to clear up a worried mind. The worries of the outside world become a distant memory. I write to express myself. After trying so many other forms, words are the way I flow. I write in imperfect form, not seeking to be profound, but to chronicle the days of life lived. Writing became my thing by accident. It's all I've ever known. It's a part of me. So yeah, not surprisingly, I went for the prompt. I write because it just leapt out at me instantly. Because I've always trying to always trying to seek meaning as to why I do what I do. And the writing is my measure of catharsis. When I'm able to jot the words down. They seem to come out a hell of a lot clearer than they do whenever they come out of my mouth. I'm able to say things. I'm able to say more, and not have to fight through the stammer or through or the sense of shame I have about myself. The words tend to just flow more naturally whenever whenever I open a note on my phone or my iPod or on the computer and just start typing it, thinking it and typing it. The words help me make sense of this crazy world and crazy life that's being lived. Like because I can't get through the conversations without stopping myself, getting frustrated, or ending up in tears in the end, wondering what am I trying to say? And go figure, writing wasn't something that I knew that I wanted to do. It wasn't a child-esque passion. Like, it purely came up much later in my life, purely by accident, because the fact that I wrote messages into my parents' greeting cards, because my high school English teacher just happened to read my found poem that I wrote for senior year, and she knew there was something there. So it's just like a lot of things in life, I was the last person to truly find out, oh, this is something, I have something here. Okay, so it's not exactly Edgar Allan Poe's Annabelle Lee or Robert Burns' For Auld Lang Syne. It's not going to be that profound that it's going to get it's not going to be that so profound that it's going to get recited year after year for time immemorial. What I'm doing, there isn't much profound significance in it, honestly. It's just, I write because it helps me see the world, whether it be in a positive light or in a negative one. That's why it's the one thing that I've managed to somehow, after all this time, still find focus for when I tried and bailed on essentially everything else. Writing and trying to be a writer is the one thing that I know that I can do. And even then, it's I don't know if I'm depending on the person reading what I'm writing, whether I'm good, whether it's good or not. I just do the best I can with every piece of writing that I put out there. If I can get at least one person to resonate with it, I've done my job. Being able to express myself in words is something I do not take for granted. Writing is what helps me get through the best of times and the difficult times. And before I wrap up this video, I do have a bit of an announcement. So I know you could, in the back of every shot here, you see that giant gray and black poster in the middle of the wall. That's the poster for my book, A Poetic Journey Staying at Home, which initially was released back in October 2020. Well, I wanted to be the first to say that the book will be re-released in Kindle edition and in paperback via the Key Publishing House. And this is something that's been on my mind ever since the initial edition of A Poetic Journey came out, when I was happy to have it into the world after talking about it for so long. But I wasn't quite satisfied enough that I still wanted that feel of the paperback book in my hand. So the Kindle edition of A Poetic Journey is available on Amazon, and the paperback version is due to be released on Saturday, October 5th. There will be a lot more coming in the run-up to October 5th. And I will be celebrating this moment with my forthcoming trip, coinciding with my forthcoming trip to Croatia. So you'll be seeing the best of the country while I bring A Poetic Journey back into the world. But we have plenty of time for both. For now, I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you guys again next week. Good night, everybody.